Innovation and tradition, cutting-edge technology and small-town values. Today on Golf Cart Chronicles, we're exploring both ends of the spectrum, where golf carts and LSVs are headed and where they've already transformed a community from the inside out. Welcome to Golf Cart Chronicles. I'm Matt White, and in today's episode, we're looking at the future of these remarkable vehicles. From lithium batteries that last a decade to smartphone integration and sustainable manufacturing, the golf cart of tomorrow is already here. We'll break down the emerging technologies and market trends that are reshaping an entire industry, expanding golf carts and LSVs far beyond their traditional roles. Then we'll take you to a place where the future is already being lived. Sanford, Florida, my new hometown, is proving that you don't need thousands of acres and tens of thousands of residents to build a thriving golf cart community. With just 60,000 residents and 800 registered golf carts, Sanford has created something truly special. Since moving here, I've experienced firsthand how golf cart culture can transform not just transportation, but community connection. From business discounts to charity events, from historic preservation to modern infrastructure, we'll show you how one small Florida city became a model for golf cart friendly living. Whether you're interested in where technology is taking us or how communities are embracing golf carts today, this episode has something for you. From innovation labs to historic downtown streets, we're covering it all. This is Golf Cart Chronicles from Sierra, LSV. The golf cart has come a long way from its humble beginnings on the golf course. Today, low-speed vehicles are sophisticated machines packed with technology that would have seemed like science fiction a decade ago. But the real question is, where are we headed? Welcome to the future of golf carts and LSVs. Today, we're exploring the emerging technologies and trends that are reshaping these vehicles and expanding their role in how we live, work, and move around in our communities. Let's start with what powers these vehicles, the battery. The shift from lead acid to lithium technology has been nothing short of revolutionary. Today's lithium batteries offer significantly longer range, faster charging time, and dramatically extended lifespans compared to their predecessors. Just 5 years ago, most golf carts were still running on heavy lead acid batteries that needed replacing every few years. Today's lithium systems can last a decade or more, charge in a fraction of the time, and provide consistent power throughout their discharge cycle. But it's not just the batteries themselves that have improved. Advanced battery management systems now monitor individual cell health, optimize charging cycles, and even provide real-time diagnostics through smartphone apps. You can check your battery status, range estimation, and charging progress literally from anywhere. Plus, fast charging technology is also evolving rapidly. What once took 8 to 10 hours can now be accomplished in 2 to 3 hours with the right equipment. And as costs continue to decline, lithium technology is becoming more accessible to buyers than ever before. Step into a modern golf cart or LSV and you might forget that you're actually not in a full-size vehicle. Touchscreen displays, GPS navigation, smartphone integration, these aren't luxury items anymore, they are standard equipment. Today's advanced infotainment systems offer everything from turn-by-turn navigation and streaming music to vehicle diagnostics and performance monitoring. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration means your golf cart screen becomes an extension of your phone. For commercial operators and fleet managers, GPS tracking and geofencing capabilities have transformed operations. You can monitor vehicle locations, set virtual boundaries, track usage patterns, and even receive alerts if a vehicle leaves that designated area you've defined. But perhaps the most significant advancement is in remote diagnostics. Modern LSVs can alert you to the maintenance needs before they become a problem. And in some cases, manufacturers can even push software updates over the air, just like your smartphone or a Tesla receives updates. Under the hood, or more accurately, under the seat, golf cart technology continues to advance. More efficient motor and controller designs are delivering better performance with less energy consumption. Regenerative braking systems, borrowed from the electric vehicle world, are now appearing in golf carts and LSVs. Every time you slow down, the motor acts as a generator, converting kinetic energy back into stored electricity. It's not just efficient, it also extends the brake life. Suspension technology has also evolved significantly. Adjustable shocks, improved geometry, and better engineering mean today's golf carts handle more like real vehicles. Whether you're navigating smooth cart paths or tackling tougher terrain, the ride quality is dramatically better than ever before. And comfort hasn't been forgotten. Enhanced weather protection, optional climate control systems, and better seating mean you can use your golf cart year-round in more diverse conditions than ever before. As environmental awareness grows, golf cart and LSV manufacturers are responding with increasingly sustainable practices. Solar panel integration is moving from novelty to practical reality, with roof-mounted systems extending range and reducing charging frequency. Manufacturers are also incorporating recycled and sustainable materials into construction, from recycled plastics in body components to sustainably sourced upholstery. The environmental footprint of production is definitely shrinking. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Golf carts and LSVs themselves represent a more sustainable transportation option. With zero emissions, minimal energy consumption compared to traditional vehicles, and the ability to reduce car trips in appropriate settings, they're part of the solution to urban transportation challenges. Perhaps the most significant trend isn't technological, it's cultural. Golf carts and LSVs are gaining acceptance as legitimate transportation, not just golf course equipment or retirement community novelties. We're seeing expansion far beyond traditional golf cart communities. Universities are employing fleets for campus transportation. Municipalities are using them for parking enforcement and facility maintenance. Hotels, resorts, and large venues are discovering their efficiency for guest transportation. And here's what's making the expansion possible. New, all forward-facing models that can seat 6 or even 8 passengers. These aren't the boring, uncomfortable, mass-capacity transportation carts of the past. Today's high-capacity models maintain all the comforts of the 2- and 4-seaters, quality seating, climate control options, advanced features, while simply offering more room for passengers or cargo. Urban planners and developers are increasingly incorporating golf cart infrastructure into their new projects. Dedicated lanes, charging stations, and parking areas designed specifically for low-speed vehicles are appearing in mixed-use developments across the country. Regulatory changes are enabling this expansion. More states and municipalities are creating frameworks that allow LSVs on public roads, recognizing them as viable transportation for short trips. This isn't just happening in Florida and Arizona anymore, it's spreading nationwide. To get a manufacturer's perspective on where the industry is headed, I had a chance to talk with Cody Baggett from Sierra LSV.
One of the things I'm excited about moving into 2026 on the tech side is working with some of the major brands on the powertrain and the battery power supply side. These guys are leaders in their industries, and we really want to rely on their knowledge and expertise and help elevate Sierra moving forward. Over the next 5 to 10 years, I really see this market continuing to grow. There's plenty of competition out there to help keep it thriving with new innovation and the technology that we were just talking about. And I think in all, it helps really improve the customer service side of the business. Everyone's kind of fighting to be the number one known customer service brand. I think when any brand introduces new technology into the market, the biggest challenge is, does the cost to implement this new technology truly equal value to the end consumer? For example, everyone seems to love the CarPlay, but some of the older demographics would still rather listen to their AM/FM radio, and they would rather just the CarPlay not even be on the screen. I've probably had 30 customers ask if they could just have it removed. So you do have to kind of weigh, trying to keep up with the Joneses versus, just implementing a whole bunch of new tech. So that's a good challenge for us, an easy example.
From smarter batteries and connected features to sustainable manufacturing and expanding markets, the future of golf carts and LSVs is brighter than ever. These vehicles are no longer just about recreation. They're becoming a part of the solution to real transportation challenges. The golf cart of tomorrow is here today, and it's more capable, more connected, and more relevant than ever before. The question isn't whether this technology will continue to advance. The question is how quickly we'll embrace the possibilities these innovations create.
Your life, your style, your ride. With Sierra LSV's lineup of customizable vehicles, there's a perfect match for every adventure. Loaded with premium features and backed by industry-leading warranties. Because the best memories happen when you're having the most fun. Sierra LSV, make it yours.
Nestled along the shores of Lake Monroe in Central Florida, Sanford is a city where history meets modern innovation. With a population of around 60,000, this charming community has earned a reputation as one of Florida's most golf cart-friendly small towns. Welcome to Sanford, Florida, and I can tell you from personal experience, this place is special. I recently moved here myself, and within weeks, I found myself fully immersed in what might be one of the most welcoming communities I've ever experienced. Since the City Commission enacted their golf cart ordinance in 2013, this community has transformed into what many now call a golf cart destination. And having lived it firsthand, I can tell you it's not just marketing hype. Today, more than 800 golf carts are registered within Sanford's designated golf cart zone. I'm one of those 800, and what I've discovered goes way beyond convenient transportation. One of the first things I noticed after moving here was how local businesses have embraced golf cart culture. Throughout downtown, the shops and restaurants offer special discounts to customers who arrive by golf cart. It gives you a great reason to explore local businesses you might have otherwise driven right past. And if you're visiting Sanford, you can experience this lifestyle too. Several local businesses offer golf cart rentals, making it easy for tourists to explore the historic downtown, visit the farmers market, enjoy the Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center, or simply cruise along the waterfront. When I moved to Sanford, one of the first things I did was join the Sanford Golf Cart Gurus Facebook group. This group has over 1,000 members, and they truly are involved in the community. Their vision is to promote, preserve, and enhance Sanford's golf cart community. Their mission statement reads, "We improve and amplify everything Sanford." From supporting all local businesses, events, churches, community groups, and everything Sanford. We are community, cart, family, and fun. They've participated in everything from 4th of July parades to the holiday tour of homes to the light up Sanford Christmas parade. Their signature event, the Sanford Golf Cart Gurus Amazing Race, which is sponsored by the Sanford Porch Fest, has been running for over 5 years. They also organize charity events like the Pearlie Mae Foundation Poker Run and the Sanford Zoo Safari Poker Run. As someone new to town, joining in on these events has been the fastest way to meet neighbors and feel connected to the community. Of course, all this is made possible by smart city planning. When I registered my cart, I learned about Sanford's well thought out ordinance, clear zones, designated crossing points, and safety requirements. Of course, golf carts must be registered each year, undergo safety inspections, and follow the same traffic laws as regular vehicles within that permitted zone. The infrastructure connects residential neighborhoods directly to downtown. I can drive out my apartment, cruise down cart-friendly streets, and reach shops, restaurants, the Riverwalk, community facilities, and some breweries, all without getting in my car. What I've experienced in my short time here is something that's hard to put into words. It's not just about the golf cart. It's about slowing down, waving to neighbors, stopping for spontaneous conversations, and feeling genuinely connected to where you live. What Sanford proves is that you don't need to be a massive planned community to embrace golf cart culture. With just 60,000-ish residents and 800 plus registered carts, this small city has created something special, a model that other small towns across America could follow. From supporting local businesses to organizing charity events to simply making it easier to connect with neighbors, Sanford's golf cart community shows that sometimes the best innovations happen in small towns with big hearts. As both a resident and someone who's spent years covering the golf cart culture across the country, I can honestly say that Sanford has something special. Sometimes you have to live it to truly understand it, and I'm grateful to call this place home.
Remember the pace of life before you ever had a life? Yeah, so do we. So when you embark on an afternoon adventure, the ride should be half the fun. So here's to the freeway, rush hour, traffic jams, and detours. This is a new pace with no rushed hours, simply taking in the scenery before the sun settles below those clouds, and remembering to live just for a moment in the moment. Your older self is going to thank you. Sierra LSV, just my speed.
From advanced battery technology and smartphone integration to the warm, welcoming streets of Sanford, Florida, today we've explored two sides of the same story. The future of golf carts and LSVs isn't just about what's possible technologically, it's all about how these innovations enhance real communities and real lives. We've seen how lithium batteries, connectivity features, and sustainable manufacturing are transforming these vehicles into sophisticated transportation solutions. Regenerative braking, GPS tracking, over-the-air updates, features that seemed futuristic just years ago are now becoming standard equipment. And in Sanford, we've witnessed how a small town with about 800 registered golf carts has created a thriving culture that supports local businesses, builds genuine community, and proves you don't need a massive scale to make a big impact. What strikes me most about both of these topics is how they intersect. The technology we discussed in the first segment makes the kind of community we explored in Sanford possible in more places. Better batteries mean longer range. Smart features mean better safety. All forward-facing 6 and 8 passenger models mean these vehicles can serve more purposes than ever before. As someone who now lives in a golf cart community, I can tell you firsthand, this lifestyle isn't just convenient, it is genuinely enriching. The slower pace, the spontaneous conversations, the sense of connection you feel when you're part of something like the Sanford Golf Cart Gurus, that's what this is really all about. The golf cart industry is at an exciting crossroads. The technology exists to make these vehicles more capable, more efficient, and more accessible than ever. And communities across America are discovering that embracing golf cart culture isn't just about transportation, it's about creating the kind of place where people actually want to live. Whether you are drawn to the cutting edge innovation or the timeless appeal of a small town community, one thing is clear, golf carts and LSVs are no longer a niche market. They're becoming a legitimate part of how we think about sustainable, connected, people-centered transportation. Next time on Golf Cart Chronicles, we'll continue exploring the diverse ways golf carts are shaping communities and lifestyles across America. Until then, I'm Matt White, and thank you for watching Golf Cart Chronicles from Sierra LSV.